The year is 1937, a world on the cusp of change, still clinging to the romance of flight and the allure of exploration. The world is captivated as Amelia Earhart, already a solo Atlantic conqueror, stands as a beacon of courage and ambition. Her spirit embodies the boundless possibilities of the era. She attempts to become the first woman to fly around the globe, a feat that would etch her name even deeper into the annals of history. This ambitious journey is more than just a flight. It's a symbol of breaking barriers and pushing the limits of human endeavour. Her Lockheed Electra and navigator Fred Noonan have crossed continents and oceans, a testament to their skill and the Electra's engineering. They've faced countless challenges, navigating through unpredictable weather and relying on their expertise. Now, only the Pacific's most perilous stretch is left, a vast expanse of water that demands respect and precision. This leg of the journey is fraught with danger, where the margin for error is razor-thin. Their target, Howland Island, a tiny, nearly invisible speck in the vast ocean, a crucial refueling point in their ambitious circumnavigation. Finding this island is paramount to their success, a true test of their navigational skills. The Coast Guard cutter Itasca waits, stationed near Howland Island, ready to guide them in with radio signals and visual cues. The crew is prepared to offer any assistance needed, hoping to ensure a safe landing for the pioneering aviators. At dawn on July 2nd, as the sun rises over the Pacific, the Itasca hears Amelia's voice, a moment of anticipation and hope. But the message is alarming. She's low on fuel, and visibility is poor. She can't see the island. The stakes are suddenly dramatically higher, and her transmissions are faint and sporadic, making it difficult to pinpoint her exact location. Static crackles through the airwaves, adding to the tension and uncertainty. Tension mounts as she reports, "We are on the line 157-337. We are running north and south." Every word is crucial, every number a potential clue. The crew listens, desperate, as she describes flying along a navigational line that should cross Howland, hoping against hope that she'll break through the clouds and spot the island. The sky is partly cloudy, the ship sends up smoke, a visual beacon in the vastness, hoping she'll spot it and find her way to safety. Then her final transmission, "We are on you but cannot see you, gas is running low, we are flying at 1,000 feet. A chilling message filled with urgency and a hint of desperation. Silence follows, just static, the hum of empty airwaves, a stark and unsettling void. Earhart and Noonan vanish, swallowed by the Pacific, leaving behind a mystery that would captivate the world for decades to come. The world is stunned, grappling with the sudden disappearance of a beloved icon. News headlines scream the unthinkable, sparking a wave of disbelief and sorrow. The largest search in American history begins, a massive undertaking involving ships, planes and countless personnel, all scouring the ocean for any sign of the missing aviators. But, despite the extensive efforts, no trace is found. The ocean yields no clues, deepening the mystery and fueling speculation. A legend is lost and a mystery is born, one that still haunts us nearly a century later, a testament to the enduring power of Amelia Earhart's spirit and the allure of the unknown. In the aftermath, the US government settles on the simplest explanation, the crash and sink theory. Earhart and Noonan, unable to find Howland and out of fuel, likely ditched in the ocean. The Electra, not built for water landings, would have broken apart and sunk quickly, leaving little debris. Navigation in 1937 was fraught with risk. No GPS, unreliable radios and vast empty seas. A small error meant disaster. The Navy and Coast Guard launched a massive Search 66 aircraft, 9 ships, 250,000 square miles. They found nothing. No wreckage, no oil slick, no sign of the aviators. After 2 weeks, the search ended. The official story, lost at sea near Howland. For decades, this was accepted as the tragic, simple end to Earhart's journey. But the ocean kept its secrets, and the world kept wondering. The crash and sink theory sparked a high-tech treasure hunt for the Electra's wreckage. Explorers have spent millions deploying sonar, underwater drones and research vessels to scan the Pacific's depths. Teams like Nauticos and Deep Sea Vision have mapped the ocean floor, searching for any sign of the plane. The task is daunting. The search area is immense, the terrain rugged, and the wreckage, if it exists, may be buried or broken beyond recognition. Despite decades of effort, nothing has been found. Each failed search narrows the possibilities, but also raises doubts. If the Electra crashed near Howland, why hasn't anything turned up? The lack of evidence has fueled alternative theories. What if Earhart didn't crash into the ocean at all? What if she made it to land? As searches near Howland Island proved fruitless and hope dwindled, attention shifted approximately 400 miles southeast to the island of Nikumaroro, also known as Gardner Island, a remote and isolated coral atoll, far from established shipping lanes and human habitation. The Nikumaroro hypothesis, championed and meticulously investigated by TIGAR, the International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery, suggests that Earhart and Noonan, after being unable to locate Howland Island amidst challenging conditions, made a calculated decision to turn south, ultimately making a forced but relatively controlled landing on the atoll's fringing reef. The island's location lies almost perfectly along the navigational line, the line of position that Earhart explicitly mentioned in her last known radio transmission, a crucial piece of evidence. Its extensive, relatively flat coral reef surface could conceivably have served as a makeshift, albeit risky, runway for the Lockheed Electra. The core of the theory posits that they successfully landed, managed to survive for a period of time, and desperately sent out distress calls in hopes of rescue. Dozens of faint and often garbled radio signals were indeed picked up by various listening posts in the immediate days and weeks following her disappearance, fueling speculation and hope. These signals could have originated, possibly, from a stranded Amelia and Fred, clinging to life. Eventually, the relentless tides and powerful waves swept the damaged Electra off the reef, carrying it into the crushing depths of the surrounding deep ocean water, effectively explaining the enduring mystery of why no wreckage of the plane was ever spotted during the extensive Navy flyovers and searches. The Nikumaroro theory fundamentally transforms the narrative of the Earhart saga, shifting it from a sudden and instantaneous crash to a prolonged and desperate fight for survival against the odds. It's a haunting and compelling possibility to consider, one that is undeniably supported by a collection of intriguing, albeit circumstantial, clues and pieces of evidence. TIGAR's expeditions to Nikumaroro have uncovered compelling evidence. At the Seven site, they found campfire remains, fish and turtle bones, and clams opened by hand, signs of survival. In 1940, a British officer found a partial human skeleton, a woman's shoe, a man's shoe, and a sextant box. The bones were lost, but modern analysis of the measurements suggests they belong to a woman of European ancestry, matching Earhart. Artifacts from the 1930s, like a glass anti-freckle cream jar and a flight jacket zipper, have also been found. None are definitive, but together they paint a picture. Someone, possibly Earhart, struggled to survive here. The evidence is circumstantial but powerful. The island may not have been the site of a crash, but the final resting place of a castaway. In early 2024, Deep Sea Vision announced a breakthrough sonar images of a plane-shaped object 16,000 feet down, 100 miles from Howland. The world buzzed. Was this the Electra at last? The sonar image showed a fuselage and wings, matching the Lockheed's profile. Hope soared, but skepticism soon followed. Experts warned that the deep ocean is full of geological features that can mimic man-made shapes on sonar. Further analysis revealed the plane was likely a natural rock formation. The excitement faded, but the episode highlighted the challenges of deep-sea exploration. The ocean guards its secrets well. The search for Amelia demands not just technology, but relentless persistence and a bit of luck. While the 2024 sonar anomaly fizzled, the Nikumaroro theory has its own tantalizing clue. In a 1937 photo of Nikumaroro's shoreline, researchers spotted an odd object jutting from the reef, the Taraia Object. Forensic analysis suggests it could be the Electra's landing gear, left behind after a reef landing. The object's size, shape and location match what might remain if the plane was swept away by surf. Unlike ambiguous sonar, This is a historical photo from the right time and place. If found, it could be the smoking gun that proves Earhart's plane ended up at Nikumaroro. But the reef is treacherous, and decades of storms may have buried or broken the object. Still, it remains one of the most promising leads in the entire mystery. The clues at Nikumaroro have set the stage for a major 2025 expedition, led by Dr. Richard Pettigrew and the Earhart Pettigrew team. This mission will combine archaeology, forensics, and underwater exploration to pursue the most promising leads. The top priority? A focused underwater search for the Taraia object using advanced drones and sonar. On land, a new dig at the Severn site will use ground-penetrating radar to search for buried artifacts and human remains. Even a bone fragment could provide DNA evidence to confirm Earhart or Noonan's fate. This expedition is the culmination of decades of research. The world will be watching, hoping for a breakthrough that finally solves the mystery. Why does the world still search for Amelia Earhart, even after all these years? What is it about her story that continues to captivate us, drawing us back to the mystery of her disappearance? She was more than a pilot, she was a pioneer. She was a symbol of courage and possibility, a beacon of what could be achieved when one dared to defy expectations. Breaking barriers for women and inspiring generations to reach for their dreams, to believe that the sky's the limit and even beyond. Her disappearance is more than a cold case. It's a puzzle that has intrigued historians, adventurers and dreamers alike. It's a story of adventure, hope and the human drive to explore the unknown, to push the boundaries of what's possible. The search has pushed science and technology forward, leading to innovations that extend far beyond the quest to find her. From deep-sea mapping to forensic archaeology, the tools and techniques developed have broadened our understanding of the world. Each expedition is a testament to our refusal to accept the unknown, to give up on a mystery that has captured our collective imagination. The mystery endures because it speaks to our own longing for answers, our innate desire to solve the unsolvable, and our belief in the power of persistence, that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with dedication and unwavering resolve. As long as there are clues to follow, no matter how faint, the search will go on, fueled by hope and the pursuit of truth. Amelia's legacy isn't just in her records, in the history books, or in the stories we tell, but in the enduring spirit of exploration she inspires, encouraging us to look beyond the horizon and to never stop questioning. Finding her would close a chapter, bringing a sense of closure to a story that has remained open for far too long. But the quest itself reminds us that the spirit of adventure never dies, that the pursuit of knowledge and the thrill of discovery are eternal human endeavors,